welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. And now, here's today's content. The room was filled with laughter, flashing cameras, and the familiar rhythm of a celebrity interview. Everything felt lighthearted and ordinary until a single word changed the atmosphere completely. One unexpected nickname. One stunned reaction. And suddenly, the internet couldn't stop talking about Songyun and xukai. What happened next became one of the most replayed and analyzed celebrity moments fans had seen in a long time. It all began just days after the two stars appeared together at a major concert event. Even before the interview controversy, fans had already noticed something different about their interactions. Their chemistry on stage felt unusually natural: warm smiles, comfortable conversations, lingering eye contact, and moments that seemed too genuine to be purely professional. At first, people brushed it off as good stage chemistry. After all, both Songyun and xukai are experienced performers known for connecting well with co-stars and audiences alike. But fans are observant. And sometimes, the smallest moments speak the loudest. Clips from the concert quickly spread online. Social media was flooded with edits highlighting every glance and every smile exchanged between them. Fans began discussing whether there might be something deeper behind their effortless connection. Still, despite all the theories, there was no real proof. Until the interview happened. Songyun appeared relaxed from the very beginning. She wore her usual bright smile and answered questions comfortably, joking with the host and creating a cheerful atmosphere. Nothing seemed unusual. In fact, the interview felt casual enough that viewers lowered their guard completely. Then, in the middle of the conversation, it happened. Without warning, Songyun referred to xukai with a deeply affectionate nickname, "Darling." For a split second, time seemed to stop. The interviewer froze. Fans watching the clip froze. And Songyun herself looked as though she instantly realized what had slipped out. Her expression changed immediately. Her smile stiffened, her eyes widened slightly, and she gave a nervous laugh that felt far too genuine to be rehearsed. It was the kind of reaction people make when they accidentally reveal something they never intended to say out loud. That tiny moment lasted only seconds. But on the internet, seconds are enough to create a storm. Within hours, the clip spread across multiple platforms. Fans replayed it repeatedly, slowing down the video frame by frame to analyze every detail of Songyun's reaction. Some focused on her sudden panic. Others noticed how quickly she tried to change the topic. Many pointed out the visible embarrassment on her face, arguing that her reaction made the moment feel authentic rather than scripted. The internet exploded with theories almost immediately. Some fans were convinced this accidental nickname revealed hidden feelings between the two stars. Others believed it was simply a harmless slip of the tongue that people were exaggerating. But regardless of which side people stood on, nearly everyone agreed on one thing. The moment felt incredibly real. And that authenticity was exactly what made it unforgettable. In fan communities, discussions intensified rapidly. Videos comparing their previous appearances together began resurfacing. Old interviews, concert clips, behind-the-scenes footage, and even casual interactions were suddenly viewed through a completely different lens. Fans began connecting dots that previously seemed meaningless. A smile that lingered too long. a glance that appeared unusually soft. The comfortable way they stood near each other during public events. Even moments that once felt ordinary suddenly carried emotional weight. The deeper fans looked, the more convinced some became that there might truly be a special connection between them. At the same time, others chose to simply enjoy the mystery without demanding answers. For many people, the uncertainty itself became part of the excitement. Not every celebrity interaction needs a clear explanation. Sometimes, the imagination surrounding a moment becomes more powerful than the truth. And this incident proved exactly that. What made the situation even more captivating was Songyun's reaction afterward. If she had laughed confidently and brushed it off immediately, the moment might have disappeared quickly. Instead, her visibly flustered response only fueled the curiosity further. Fans described her reaction as adorable, relatable, and deeply human. In an entertainment industry often criticized for feeling overly controlled and rehearsed, this spontaneous slip-up felt refreshingly honest. It reminded viewers that celebrities are still human beings capable of making awkward mistakes in emotional moments. Ironically, that vulnerability made fans love her even more. Meanwhile, Xukai remained at the center of the conversation despite not being physically present during the interview itself. His name flooded comment sections, trending topics, and fan edits. Across social media, people paired clips of him with Songyun's accidental confession, creating romantic compilations set to emotional music. Some edits gained millions of views within days. Fans began revisiting every public interaction between the pair, searching for clues they may have overlooked before. One particularly popular theory suggested that their bond had quietly grown over time through repeated interactions behind the scenes. Others argued that the nickname may simply reflect close friendship and comfort rather than romance. But regardless of interpretation, the emotional energy surrounding the moment continued growing. The mystery became addictive. Even people who weren't previously invested in the pairing found themselves drawn into the conversation. That's because the story wasn't only about celebrity rumors, it was about emotion, spontaneity, and the excitement of witnessing an unscripted moment unfold in real time. And audiences love authenticity. As the clip continued spreading, creative fan content began appearing everywhere. Video editors slowed down Songyun's reaction dramatically, adding captions, emotional music, and humorous commentary. Memes circulated online comparing viewers' shocked reactions to her accidental slip-up. Some fans even recreated the moment themselves for entertainment. The incident transformed from a simple interview mistake into a full cultural moment within fan communities. What fascinated many viewers most was how naturally emotional the entire situation felt. Nothing about it appeared staged for publicity. There was no polished announcement, no carefully prepared statement, and no dramatic reveal. Just one accidental word. And one unforgettable reaction. Some fans began analyzing Songyun's body language before and after the incident in extraordinary detail. The direction of her gaze, the way she shifted in her seat, and the tone of her voice suddenly became subjects of intense discussion. To outsiders, it might have seemed excessive. But within fandom culture, every detail matters. Others attempted to bring a more realistic perspective into the conversation. They argued that slips of the tongue happen constantly, especially during long interviews where people become relaxed and less guarded. According to this view, the moment may have meant nothing deeper at all. Still, even skeptics admitted that her reaction afterward was difficult to ignore. Because embarrassment that genuine is hard to fake. And that uncertainty kept the conversation alive. The more people debated the situation, the bigger it became. Every attempt to dismiss the rumors seemed to create even more curiosity. Fans developed increasingly elaborate theories, each trying to explain the emotional intensity of the moment. Some believed the two stars had secretly grown close over time and accidentally revealed it publicly. Others believed this might mark the beginning of a future romance. And some simply enjoyed the fantasy without needing confirmation. Interestingly, the incident also strengthened Tansongyun's public image significantly. Many viewers praised her for seeming sincere and emotionally transparent. Instead of appearing overly polished or calculated, she came across as genuine and relatable. That authenticity resonated deeply with fans. Xukai also benefited from the viral attention. His name remained consistently connected to the trending moment, introducing new audiences to his previous appearances and performances. Fan pages dedicated to the two actors gained massive engagement as viewers revisited old clips and created new discussions. Soon, speculation shifted toward the future. Would they work together again? Could there be another concert appearance, drama project, or public collaboration? Fans quickly began expressing hopes for a reunion on screen. Whether through a romantic drama, film, or variety show appearance, audiences clearly wanted to see more interactions between them. The accidental nickname had transformed casual interest into emotional investment. Now, viewers weren't just watching celebrities. They were following a story. And stories like this are powerful because they invite people to imagine what might happen next. To this day, the moment continues circulating online. New edits appear regularly. Reaction videos continue gaining views. Fans still replay the clip repeatedly, searching for subtle details they may have missed before. That's the fascinating thing about viral moments. Sometimes they disappear overnight. But occasionally, one tiny unscripted second captures people's emotions so perfectly that it refuses to fade away. In the end, no one truly knows what Tansongyun meant in that moment. Maybe it was an innocent slip of the tongue. Maybe it revealed hidden affection. Or maybe it was simply a fleeting emotional mistake amplified by the internet's endless curiosity. But perhaps the truth no longer matters as much as the feeling the moment created. Because for fans, it wasn't just about one word. It was about the shock, the vulnerability, the chemistry, the possibility, and the irresistible mystery of two people whose connection suddenly felt far more real than anyone expected. Please join the discussion. Feel free to leave comments. Welcome to my channel. Thank you all.